Have you thought about where you wanted to be in life and have no direction? Well, you are in the right place. You are tuned into another epic episode of Triona the Trillionaire podcast with your spiritual health coach, Triona the Trillionaire. Become more aligned, enlightened, and abundant in all areas of your life. She got the hair care, she got the health, and she has the wealth topics for you.
Welcome back to the Triona the Trillionaire podcast, and I'm your lovely host, Triona the Trillionaire. Y'all, if I have some background noise, Liliana is cleaning up, Smokey is snoring, so please just ignore the background noise, okay? Today on this podcast, I really wanted to talk to you guys about you heirs, my heirs, about surrendering to God, surrendering to God's voice, knowing that God is who He says He is. So I was talking to a client yesterday, and I was just getting her feedback on a few things, and I was like, yeah, I want to bring you on a podcast, and I want you to share your experiences with working with me, because people don't hear the experiences from my clients, from my heirs. So I was like, I want you to come on a podcast, because someone was asking me like, hey, where can I see testimonials from your clients, from your past clients, from people that listen to your podcast and things of that nature. So I said, I want to have some of my heirs come on my podcast. So when I was talking to her and I was doing a deep dive with her, she was like, I just put it in my mind that, by the end of this week, I'm going to get $800. By the end of this week, I'm going to get $900. And I just put it in my mind, and God always comes through. So I know that now. So in saying that, I was like, wow, that's awesome, because I know I taught her that. And she was telling me how I gave her the confidence to learn this and to say this and to repetitively, and then to start believing it. So you can do affirmations all day long. If your subconscious programming, if your thermostat does not align with that, and it feels like, oh, I'm telling myself a lie, that's going to just sit, and that's going to be your first step. That's going to be what you hold on to. That's going to be the belief that you continue to think, because you don't have to continue to think that, oh, no, that's a lie. No. You can think this and you can believe this. At the end of the week, I don't know how it's going to come. I don't know where it's going to come from, but I'm going to get an extra $800. So she was saying that. In the midst of her saying that, this was yesterday, mind you guys. This was yesterday that she said this. In the midst of her saying that, I said, woo, something shocked me. I was like, okay, I'm going to get $800 by the end of, I said, I'm not going to get $800 by the end of the week. I'm going to get $800 by tomorrow. Lo and behold, I literally just had something come in. So I said, I just did a different podcast. I said, let me get on here and really do this short podcast so I can show y'all and teach y'all and train your minds to believe this. Okay. Because I used to deny money all the time. If I feel like people didn't have money, or their financial thermostat wasn't up to par to mine, I would be like, oh no, keep your money or whatever. When I tell y'all, I just got off that podcast. I've been in gratitude this entire morning. I literally look at my phone to go do something. I just invested into my gym business. So I just bought something. And lo and behold, when I go get the alert on my phone, there it is, $800 the next day. That exact amount. It wasn't 900. It wasn't 1,000. It was literally what I said in my mind yesterday from speaking to one of my clients. She said, I'm going to get $800. I know when I put it in my mind, I'm going to get $800 by the end of the day. By the end of the week, I'm going to get that. And I put it in my mind tomorrow, by the end of the day tomorrow, I'm going to get $800. Don't know how it's going to come. So when I tell y'all, believe in the glory of God, your fear, worry, and doubt that you have in your mind is not of God. So get all the fear, worry out of your mind. When I tell you all, believe, know that you know that you know that you know. When you have an idea that comes in your mind and it's a triggering thought, like, no, you're not going to be able to do that. That's what you're holding a belief as. So you want to breathe through that. You want to meditate through that. You want to clear that out. If it's going dancing to yourself, it might be going dancing. It might be going to ground yourself outside. It might be going to hug a tree. You want to know what that is to yourself. It might be swimming. It might be doing something exciting. And when you set that intention, I'm going to just go. I cannot do anything about this right now. I am just going to go and I'm going to enjoy myself. There's been so many times where you don't know where the money's going to come from. You don't know what deal you've signed. You don't know that this job is going to call you back. You don't know that college is going to call you back. You don't know that expected amount of money that you worked at that job for. Because I know I still have checks out there. I still have payments from these corporations that I've worked for, even in high school and college and things like that. They're out there and they're finding their way to me. I have to release that tension. I have to release that worry. I just put a $20 in this lady's hand. She didn't know she was going to sit next to me in church on Resurrection Sunday, and I was going to give her that $20. That's all the cash that I had. Someone gave me the $20 to pay for something for them, and I just ended up giving her that money. I couldn't swipe and give her a check like that, but I can with that other money. So I said, let me bless this woman. She said, what is this? I said, that's a love offering. The lady lost the money in the church and someone followed her around like, hey, did anybody just drop some money? She said, oh my gosh, she just gave me that money right there. This is how I know I'm at the right place. I'm at the right church. You don't know how your blessings are going to come. The lady probably didn't even have the awareness because she lost the money. Now she got it back and she picked it back up. Somebody gave it back to her. I knew, but I forgot about it. I forgot that I said that in my system yesterday because I didn't say it out loud to my client. I said into my system, in my mind, in my heart, I said, I'm going to get $800 by tomorrow. By the end of the day tomorrow, I'm going to get $800. I don't need it by the end of the week. I need it by tomorrow. Or I want it by tomorrow. Guess what? I look at my phone. It's 1 o'clock. It's not even the end of the day. I haven't even left my house. And I got $800, the exact amount of money that I said that I was going to get. Y'all better start believing and what God can do. What they need to do? Lily Rose, what did you say?
I said, and ask God.
And ask God.
I said, and that's God.
And that's God. Amen. Give her some snaps. So I encourage you all. I invite you all. Just set your intentions. Put it in your mind, in your heart, in your head. God is my provider. I don't get my provisions from this job. The job is my employer, but the job is not my provider. My boss may be my employer, but my boss is not my provider. It's a complete difference. Know that you know that you know that you know where you are getting your help from. I love you all. If you're listening to this podcast, know that you're blessed and continue to be a blessing to others. Mwah! And if you need a deeper look into your business, don't be afraid to look in the show notes and book a call with me so I can look in your business. I can look into your finances. I can look into your heart and see where you need that help from. Go out there and be a blessing to others. Amen.